I have Amouage's Enclave. So fragrance time 3000. Mitch sent me this. So thank you, Mitch. I really appreciate it. I think this is a good Amouage. Amouage. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. In the past, things that I've smelled from Amouage, I haven't really liked. I think Interlude Man. I smelled and it was one of my least favorite fragrances I've ever smelled. This was a long time ago, maybe 2018, 19, 20 at the latest, I don't know, but that fragrance was so strong. I mean, I couldn't get the smell. I couldn't get the smell away from me. It lingered for days, and I don't know what it was about that fragrance. I think it had this like strong oregano note mixed with a blue fragrance. I just didn't like it. Maybe I should smell it again. Maybe that will change. And then more recently, the brand sent me Reflection Man. Interesting. The package said from Creed, but it was an Amouage fragrance. So I don't know if they're from the same company. Probably. I mean, I'm assuming so, or if they use the same place to ship both fragrances. And Reflection Man, I thought was just kind of boring, right? It smelled like a 90s basic fragrance. And even in the 1990s, I feel like I would have preferred something like Creed over Reflection Man. I just think they do like slightly more interesting fragrances in that style. But anyway, this one, the third Amouage that I've smelled, I think is really good. It kind of reminds me of it kind of reminds me of a lot of like niche designer exclusives that sit around that $300-400 mark um that do ambery fragrances. Like it's nothing crazy or challenging, but it does smell familiar in some sense. I feel like it kind of has like a Perfume de Marley's Leighton vibe, or a Haley's Phoenician leather, which that one's kind of unique for that brand though. But yeah, I kind of get like a Chanel Coral Mandel EDP vibe a little bit. So it has this patchouli, chocolatey amberwood leather thing going on. And it's like it sounds bad amberwood, but I feel like Enclave does it better than most. Like a lot of these brands, they do amberwood and it dries down just so boring. Like Leighton from Perfumes and Marley. It's good, it's interesting, but it kind of dries down basic. Maybe it's a lavender geranium thing. Whereas this one stays interesting. I feel like they use the amberwood correctly in this fragrance. Yeah, so it smells modern because of that, I think, but it's done really well. So what I wrote down notes on what I got from this fragrance. After I first received it, I wore it for a day or two, and I wrote down I get this chocolatey, minty incense, tobacco, amber, vanilla, leather, amberwood. So that's what I got. That's what I got. And this time when I wore it, I didn't really get tobacco too much. And the chocolatey mint, it was stronger the first time I wore it. This time I wear it, I got a big birch tar in the opening. Maybe it's because I've been wearing birch tar fragrances. Like yesterday, I wore Chanel's Corte Russi EDP, which is a birch tar fragrance, and so maybe I detected it in this one. This time I got like a birch tar fragrance, especially in the opening. Like right now, it's drying down to more. Right now, it's drying down more of like a incensey patchouli labdanum. The official notes, the top notes: peppermint, cardamom, cinnamon, pink pepper, and spearmint. Mid notes: olibanum, patchouli, vetiver, and rose. Base notes: amber, extreme, labdanum, and leather. So I do think they're using birch tar for the leather, and I do get labdanum. It's like a birch tar labdanum patchouli fragrance with spices. I don't get rose. Yeah, I don't really get rose. I think it's a supporting note, but I do get like these spices in the opening, and it's hard to pinpoint what it is. I wouldn't say it's an overly spicy fragrance, but I would say it's like this smooth, chocolatey, spicy patchouli incense fragrance, right? Just smoothed out by the amber woods. Um, and yeah, I would say pink pepper is probably the main, like cinnamon I kind of get, right? Pink pepper too. It smells like patchouli pink pepper fragrances to me. Um, but overall, I think it's a good fragrance. These Amouages are expensive. I think they're like $400 or $500 at retail, but this is a brand that I wouldn't recommend paying retail because aftermarket prices, I think like 150, $200. They're way cheaper aftermarket prices. But yeah, when I first put this on, I thought this chocolatey, minty fragrance. I'm not getting that right now too much. I don't know why, but when I went on for Granica, I think other people were saying the same thing. So, and it doesn't smell like toothpaste to me. It utilizes mint really well because I feel like sometimes mint can come off like too toothpastey for me, like Frederick Mall's Geranium Pour Monsieur. It just smells like straight toothpaste. They were kind of going for that though, like a mouthwash smell. This one I feel like does it really well, and it's just smooth and appealing, and it lasts a long time. I can smell this all day. But yeah, overall, I feel like if you like patchouli, smooth patchouli, spicy, incensey fragrances, I have a feeling that you would like this, or at least give it a try. Because there's not too many chocolatey, minty, patchouli fragrances out there. Chanel's Coromandel does that white chocolate amber accord. They do it really well. I feel like if you like Coromandel, I would say try this out. It's more minty, chocolatey, but they kind of have a similar thing going on, that chocolatey, patchouli thing. Anyway, there's not much more I got to say about this. I do think the birch tar is very prominent in the opening and on the dry down. Yeah, spicy patchouli, um, chocolatey fragrance. That's it. Let me know what you think if you smelled Amouage's Enclave.